For today's Ed Puzzle, I'd like you guys to look at page 371, and I'm going to do 1A with you. So for your practice problems, make sure you put this one in your practice problems, but I'm going to show you exactly what I would like for the practice problems on this page. So the first part of the question asks you to explain in representative particles, in moles, and in mass. So if I'm looking at my coefficients, if there's not a coefficient, that means that there's one, and it's N2, so I have one molecule of N2. If I had just N, it would be one atom of N. But because it's N2, that makes it a molecule. I have 3 molecules of H2. There again, H2 making it a molecule. If it were just H, it would be an atom. On my product side, I have 2 molecules of NH3. Non-metal, non-metal. If this were NaCl, a metal and a non-metal, that would be called a formula unit instead of a molecule. Molecules are always made up of 2 non-metals. So there's my representative particles. So then the next step is easy. That also means I have 1 mole of N2, I have 3 moles of H2, and I produce 2 moles of NH3. The last step asks you for your mass, and your mass shows the law of conservation of mass. So whatever is on my reactant side should also equal my product side. So if I have 1 mole of N2, the mass of nitrogen is 14. 14 times 2 gives me 28 grams. I have 3 moles of H2. Hydrogen's mass is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. So I have 6 grams of H2. On the other side, I have 14, 15, 16, 17 times 2 should give me 34 grams. If you do this correctly, your reactant side gives you 34 grams. Your product side gives you 34 grams. They should be equal. So when you do your practice problems, I'm going to be looking for 1, 2, 3 steps for practice problems, actually for all of them on page 371. So 1 and 2 on page 371.